Hi everybody, it's probably Red. I took it a second to kind of look at the pack before we started, so it wouldn't take so long, but I am going to discuss some of the things I've been thinking of as far as the pack goes. So, standout cards, as far as being good, I would say Immortalize, and then after that, there's not really too much. Oh well, actually, I say that, and then there's Horn of Plenty right here. So it's funny because the commons are like really the strongest standouts, but then there's also this Rallying Banner. And if you've got enough, if you've got like let's say 2 units, this card's not bad. It's also a relic in Justice, so if you're going Combre, it's pretty good. And it definitely like pulls you towards that. But I feel like I could get a Rallying Banner a little bit later, and even if it doesn't show up, it's not like that big of a loss. Um, and I feel like it might be worse than Siege Revisions because it doesn't give endurance. But it could be giving like +4 every turn, and that's not bad. But I still think we'll be able to find this or Siege Revisions. Eventually, we need that kind of relic. Um, um, and we could always just take a Combre Banner, but I don't think that's what we're gonna do. Let's check out Aerialist Trainer. Mentor. It can basically exhaust a unit when it enters play to give that unit +1/+1, and then if it was a flying unit, we also draw a card. So that's not bad for a 3-cost 2/4, but it is very heavy on influence. So it would be very, very heavy primal, a little bit of justice too. I think honestly it would be safe to just take a Horn of Plenty here out of everything, but maybe Immortalizes the pick. I was looking at Lasting at the Gate, and I just think like there's a certain deck that could use it. We could probably build up to it over time, but one, it's a 7-drop. It's a 7-drop 6/9 attached to a 6/6 relic weapon, which is really can win you the game. But having 1 health, you have to have some life gain to be able to like get yourself to 1 health and then swing and hope they don't have a burn spell. But I mean, the fact that like they have a burn spell isn't that big of a threat. But I mean, a Humbug can spell death for you. Not to mention a 4/2 charging dragon off of Thunder Wings. Like that could just you'd be so dead. You can go from 10 life to 1 and you're dead. And it's not like the only thing that's fast out of here is the 6/6 weapon. And actually, if you think about it, it does give you 7 health, huh? Now it's starting to look a little better. And it is late game, so it might be like you get all that and it only costs you like 4 health or something. I might just go ahead and make it interesting and pick that to start. I might not even run it, but I just heard, today that one of the reasons Seek Power is so good is because your first pick is one of your elite. It was actually Eternal Journey, their podcast. Jedi said that they ended up saying Seek Power is probably the best pick out of the pack because your first pick is your least important because it's your least informed. The only things that you know are like basically the meta, the format, that kind of stuff. You don't know what your packs are going to look like or what the player who picks your packs are going to take. So just a little bit of wisdom passed on from Jedi at Eternal Journey. Go check them out. They're pretty awesome. I'll put a link in the description below. Okay, so let's just take the... Oh man, we could get some pretty good picks here. We got Immortalized, Horn of Plenty, but we're going to take the last hand of the case. Plus it's the legendary. I mean, you don't get a legendary every day. Let's completely let that out of our minds, except maybe think about it a little bit because there is a Bright Mace Paladin, but because yeah, that actually kind of works. But let's see. Now Bandit's Flail isn't terrible, it's just not very good. We just picked a 7-drop, but that doesn't mean anything. We could still take the Power Sentinel. Format's a little bit faster than it was. Let's see what this is. Summon +2/+2 for each of your units with 2 armor battle skills, so it could be a 5-cost 6/6. There's a Seed of Cunning. I don't think Gifted Battle is terrible. I just think it's better in like Constructed because you can make a combo. Cola deck isn't terrible, but I'd rather have Bright Mace Paladin over that. Rally is a very certain type of deck. This pack, honestly, okay, that's a permanent +1/+1. Is that a spell? So we're already off on a good start with that, but I still don't think it's that good. Like, I mean, what are we going to have? Like 5 to 7 spells max, really? So maybe we'll draw like 3 of those. She could be a 4/4 in really good circumstances. Shift isn't terrible. 2 cost, 1/1. That might be a 2/2 with unblockable. If you can get her to 3, she's not that bad. But why not just start her out at 3 and make her a Bright Mace Paladin? I think that's what we're gonna do. Oh, a Crown Watch Paladin. Let's see what else we got. So I think we're gonna take the Crown Watch Paladin because we just got a Bright Moose Paladin, but there is more to this pack. This is actually a pretty decent pack. We wanted to go real heavy into fire, like really deep into fire, I guess you would say, because it's the 8-drop. We could do Magmatic Sentinel, but I think we could do better. This is not even close. This is kind of like potentially their Bleak Basin guide. It starts out as a 1/1, becomes a 4/4 temporarily every time we play a sigil, but that's kind of a stretch. I do like Amber Acolyte. And I also like Learned Herbalist. That is a good card. Especially like if we had taken that spell person. The Spell Strike Sorceress, I think is the name of the character, Spell Strike Sorcerer. But I really think we could take a 2/2 Aegis Warcry and hope to get like a weapon or something. So I think out of these 2/2s, Crown Watch Paladin probably is. I don't know. It might be a stretch to say it's better, but and then Amber, that's not the end of the world. Like it's not that bad. But I'd rather stay in our colors. So let's go with the Crown Watch Paladin. Let's try it. Okay, so Justice is kind of looking like it's drying up a little bit. The Coastal Beastmaster actually doesn't look that bad. Is Renown a one-shot thing? The first time, okay, yeah. So you have a 5-cost 5/5. Then you could also get a 2/2 flyer. Now that is an extremely good card. But we need stuff that renowns it. And currently we don't have anything. I do like the squirrel. So we might just take it as a speculative pick. What else we would be taking would be maybe a Civic Peacekeeper, but I don't think that's too good. Really, this is a pretty crappy pack, except for maybe the Frontline Cyclops is decent, I guess. But I think I'd rather speculate on a Coastal Beastmaster than the Frontline Cyclops. I mean, this is an additional color, primal, but I think it's better than anything else in the pack. So we'll take the Beastmaster, and maybe we'll splash it in, but we're going to try to ignore it like the last stand at the gate for the most part. Wow, Justice is super drying up. We could take a Wormstone. It would be better if we had taken what the heck is the 2/2 for 2? Or Learned Herbalist. If we had taken Learned Herbalist, Wormstone wouldn't be as bad. Okay, so we have a little bit of guidance from this, so we could go Primal. We could take an early speculative Reverberating Strike, try to get the deadly Touch of Battle combo, but we'd have to have a bunch of them. What all can get is Touch of Battle? It's unit, spell, or weapon. Yeah, so you can't give it to like Spitfire. Oh, that would be pretty sick though, wouldn't it? Cruelty's pretty bad. I've played it a lot more than I really should have. Yeah, and Flames with Sulta, I think it was. Yeah. Rainfall Court is a little bit better than I feel like most people give it credit for. But it's a lot worse than Wisdom of Elders. And then there's Recogulator. I think Recogulator might have potential. Might. Actually, I think I'm just like speculating over this. I think that Sizzleback Salamander is just good. So we're just going to take the Sizzleback Salamander. I know I'm giving up a Wormstone, and it might come up later that was a terrible idea, but let's just take the Sizzleback. So we might actually run that. 3 cost 2/2 Berserk's not bad, and then the Twist ability is expensive, but it's usable. Okay, so the Huru Banner is looking pretty good. Another Sizzleback's not bad, but I don't love the card enough that it's just like, oh my gosh, 2 of them. I mean, I might be wrong, but... And then Vara's Favor is not the end of the world. I don't think I'm very fond of Mount Goliath at all. Yeah, no. So I'm either on Huru Banner or another Sizzleback. And I think it's going to be the Banner, because Fixing's just a bit light. Huru Stranger is looking pretty good too. Wisdom of Elders is a bit of a stretch because we're not even, like, we're trying to go Rakano at this point now if possible, and not even, like, maybe just splash this. But Spitfire is Spitfire good? I don't know. I think Hot Blood Barbarian would be a better pick for us. The ability to just swing in and then have this be just a temper for 3 basically, and then also plant a unit down is pretty good. Like, it just changes the math a little bit. It's like a slow trick, which sounds really bad, but it's a slow trick on a stick, and that rhymes, which is sick. Okay, I'm gonna stop. But I think it's hard to choose between Hot Blood Barbarian and a Huru Stranger. I feel like the one toughness, or sorry, I feel like the one health, 2 power is just a little bit too weak. And I don't know why I wouldn't want more fixing. So let's just go with fixing for now, because I haven't seen a good bit of primal. I don't know if it's a sign that it's open, but man, Gorgon's Hookblade seems like it's weak. But 2/3 is actually pretty good. And once it gets infiltrated, it's just like basically unblockable. And if your opponent has to block it, then sorry for them, unless they can remove it. So Wandering Forge could be a 5/3 while we have a relic/relic weapon. We got a good. I don't think that Snow Rager is good at all. I know Faceless One isn't very good. So out of all this, it's between Renegade, Valkyrie, and Wandering Forge. And I think this is a deck that severely wants some unit weapons. So I think Renegade Valkyrie might be the one to do it. Emerald Ring would be really good in this deck if I pulled a either of these cards, honestly, but especially Wandering Forge, just another relic. This does give us a relic. I don't know if I want to play it still. I feel like the Pinger, the 2/2 flyer for 4 isn't bad. Now, Skycrack Waveark might just pull us into blue. We have a lot of fixing. We only have 1 red card. So I know, like, just as a speculative pick, it's better than Pit Fighter, honestly. And it doesn't seem like it, because that's a 6/3, this is a 3/3. But I mean, I have the same amount of health, and this is going to end up dealing more damage. This will trade for a lot of stuff, though. This will take some stuff out. But this has killer, so it's more targeted. I don't know. I think I'm going to take it as speculation and be like, well, the only thing I lost was a Pit Fighter. And then, okay. Flying and Berserk, I don't think that's a bad card. And I don't think we're going to play Shadow, and I almost guarantee we're not playing Herald Song. So let's just take a Speculative Death from Above. And then out of these 2, I would say Proselytize. Barkeep's Friends. So let's cut the stuff we're probably not going to end up running. I kind of hope we don't run that. I don't think we're going to run Renegade Valkyrie, but I mean, hey, I'm not going to say it's not going to happen. Transpose is almost guaranteed not coming in. But man, we're seeing some really nice shadow cards. We got Triumphant Return, Fear Tracker, and Mysterious Wisdom, but you know. Then there's Plague Griffin for Primal. Inferno Zealot would be a card. Now we're getting somewhere. Now that's something I would consider. And Steely Stranger's not terrible. Like, Steely Stranger's actually pretty good. I think it might win over the Inferno Zealot, but we have nothing as far as Strangers go. And then Book Club Yeti isn't terrible either. It's kind of a difficult pack. I don't want to go 3 colors, like just straight up 3 colors. Or 3 factions. I don't think that's a good idea. But this does give us, I think it gives us a relic? Yeah, because the Cursed Relic counts as our relic. And what was the relic relevant for? It's something that could target our stuff too, though. I think that, maybe the Plague Griffin. I think I don't know. We're more, but Inferno Zealot. See, I'm like stuck between these 3 cards. It's like kind of deciding where we're going. I think we're more solidly into Justice, because like Justice is like our central faction here. And we are on an off faction, which is kind of strange too. So we're trying to be Rakano. That's the thing. We're definitely trying to be Rakano here. So So this is kind of a hard. The first packs tend to be pretty difficult to discern. Critically, like if we're just taking the best card in the pack, I'd say we'd probably just snap up Fear Tracker. Maybe a Triumphant Return if we're considering the fact that we're trying to splash. But I think our most removable faction at this point, honestly, would probably be Primal. But I really want to keep the Beastmaster and the Wyvark. It's just the double Primal on this is what's hurting us bad. So we might just like minimize Justice potentially, or Fire. We'll see. So for this pack, I think I want to take an Inferno Zealot. No, we have enough 5-drops. Let's take the Steely Stranger. Ugh, seems like a bad pick. We're going to take it. We're going to see where this goes. Oh, I really like Tattoo Dragon. That's almost like a snap pick. But let's take a second. I'll take a breath. Can't just jump to conclusions here. Let's look at the... there's a lot of Primal in here. Spellbound Vestige isn't what we're looking for. Waystone Gate, I'm trying to ignore the fact that it's here, because it's so good that it it's telling us, go into time, go into time. And I want to listen, but at the same time, that Tattoo Dragon is worthwhile and in our factions already. So, and the Willbreaker's alright, but nowhere near the power of those two cards. And, other than that, I'm not seeing too much that would contest it. Maybe Rectifier, but Rectifier is not looking as good as it once did. And I think I would take Waystone Gate over it anyways. It's hard to not take the Waystone Gate. But we're going to take the Tattoo Dragon. We're going to see what happens. Wow, Shrine to Carve It. That's interesting. Magnificent Stranger's great here. And then after that, it's really kind of sad to say, but I think it's either Stone Powder Bomb or Provoke the Dragons. And we're gonna... I mean, Willbreaker's probably better than either of those cards, right? Zolt to Exile is pretty bad. And honestly, I think I would just take the Token of Creation here. Just in case we're jumping ship and going into time. Okay. So, we have Unfamiliar Interloper, which will help us with fixing. We got a couple of Justice cards. Is definitely word good. Silence a unit with cost 3 or less, and each copy in the owner's hand, deck, and void. I don't know. I don't think that's very good. That's more of a constructed card, I believe. Outcast Elite's not bad, but do we have any... Doesn't look like we have any unseen. What is this? Elf Shaman? We don't have Shadow. And I think we honestly should just snap up this Ragehart Paladin while we have a chance. Got a couple of relics. But even as a 5-cost 4/2, I've heard it's pretty good. And I'm just like kind of like still on that Unfamiliar Interloper. But yeah, it's a hard pick. And then Inferno Zealot's not too bad either. I think the Ragehart Paladin, the reason we don't want to take it is because of the double Justice, but it is a 5. Let's take it, especially with that last hand of the gate. If we're gonna end up running that, we need some life. Okay, so here, the Assault Shield's okay, but I think we take Willbreaker. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna take. Out of this pack, yeah, we'll take Willbreaker. Resounding Shockwave's decent against flyers when we need it, but the Bladecrafter's not bad. Touch of Creation is fixing, but it's kind of like a low tier fixing, honestly. So we're gonna take the Bladecrafter. Kind of sucks that it's the double fire, but we'll see. And then out of this pack, Token of Tradition's pretty decent, I guess. And then maybe Inferno Zealot. We've got a good bit of 5-drops. So let's take the fixing. We got some more fixing in the form of a token. And then a Nesting Raven. So we're going to take a little bit more fixing. And now we don't have to worry about it as much. And then we could speculate on this in case we get into Shadows now and drop fire. But I don't think it's going to happen. I also don't think we're going to just fall into a bunch of curses. Because that would be interesting, but like just not gonna happen. So we're gonna take that and just take it out of the deck immediately. Okay, now here splashing for time might be kind of likely to happen. So this would be a good speculation. And compared to the rest of the cards, it's actually pretty good. So we're gonna try not to run that, but it's definitely a possibility. And Covetous Stranger is an easy pick here. And the last pack, or last pick, pause for reflection. Okay, so right here, standout cards, I would say, are Biting Winds is very out in the front, like really good. Covetous Stranger is a pick, but I mean, a premium display of creation, we would once again be needing time, but this time for a different reason. The thing is okay, so it fixes us, gives us, well, it doesn't really fix us, but it has a chance, like it's random sigils. The silence and -2 attack is really good, and then that last ability just helps us have a trick. So I mean, I hope we're not playing 4 factions. It's not gonna happen. There's no way we can get it to work, but we are getting a lot of fixing, honestly. And I mean, we're not super being pulled into primal. We take that Binding Winds, we're kind of taking a big jump into it. I think the Covetous Stranger isn't a bad idea, but and I think the display of creation honestly is too big of a speculation to waste what we've done so far on. So I mean, I think Binding Winds is very splashable, and I think it's going to make the cut. We're going to try it out at least. Also, Acidonis, it's very, very, very difficult to pass that up. Even with a Keeper Shield in the pack, which I consider a pretty good card. I mean, 6 cost. How much does it get? It's a 3/5. Now that I say it like that, 3 cost 3/5. Well, a 6 cost 3/5 or a 3 cost 3/1. It's pretty good. It's got 2 modes. That's nice. But then a dive bombs down here. Not too bad. Let's take the Acidonis though. Like, just really good card. Okay, now Fury Blade here is playable. Covetous Stranger's good. Is this plus attack and health equal to the highest cost among your relics? So we could get a 6 cost 2 different ways, but there's not too many attachments in this deck, let alone relics. So it's kind of unlikely for it to be good, but if it is good, it's a 2 cost 7/7. So that's a pretty good buff in the good times. Overlook Spotter's not bad. I mean, the Pledge for Primal helps a little bit. I like Covetous Stranger though. Like, it's hard not to pick it. So kind of unfortunately, it's the pick. I don't like Fury Blade that much. The nice thing about Fury Blade though is that it can be searched up with Bladecrafter in case we just need to have a turn 5, just kill something, or stuck on 5 power, just kill something, get it out of the way like a flyer with 2 health. Once again, Thunder Wings, making that 4/2 flyer with charge. Just kill it in the next turn with Fury Blade. Did I just click something off? Okay. So I think we could go Deafening Word. It's just very bad. I think it's between these 3 cards and then maybe Stone Powder Bomber. Okay, so let's just look at our cards here. It's a little bit better than Rageheart Paladin. So this makes a 4/2 weapon. But when it dies, you get a +1/+1 weapon, which kind of can help. A very difficult pick. I think I'm just going to take the Bomber, and it's going to be fine. So this can search. This is like a Seek Power, but only for Fire and Primal. So that's not bad. There's also a Dive Bomb here, which after everything here, Like a mischance, not bad. It's fixing over a trick. I think if we don't take the dive bomb though, we're kind of just like really risking missing out on something. Yeah, Fearless Crescendo. Dang. Okay. So with Fearless Crescendo, let's compare it to Elder Feather. It just doesn't get +1, but it also gives us a nice side opportunity, like a bonus. Let's just do markets. We could splash Biting Winds. This is actually a pretty good pack, though. We got the Crescendo, got the Bladecrafter, and we got the Brood. We're gonna take the. It might seem crazy to everybody, but we're gonna take the Fearless Crescendo. And all this, let's see. I've read this a bunch of times and always like deemed that it's bad, but let's see. When you ever play the Cursed Relic, yeah, no. I remember this card, no. Promising Pupil's pretty good. The Exalted really helps it out here. And then the Random Basilisk's okay. Now it's not like our top pick. We hope we cut it if we have enough playables, but it's definitely not garbage. 100% garbage. So let's see. Now we got Covenant Stranger versus this guy King Storyteller. We're kind of low on 3s, so we'll take it. Tainted Mark is playable here, and I think it's more playable than Ruinous Burst. We don't have too much card draw on here to make it really work, so we're just going to take the Bladecrafter over the Cookmaster. And then this is 2 of our factions, so we'll take Token of Menace, and I guess we'll take a crappy but runnable Zolt Exile, and even worse Static Discharge. Okay. So, from here, I don't think Blaze is worth it. Gift of Battle, no. Maybe Linrai Evangel just to get that Fate trigger and, you know, have a body too. It helps. Living Mountain seeming like a huge candidate here. I don't think Grandfather's Axe is super good. Now, Auric Sentry is a big wall for our opponent to have to cross, and it also is a 3-drop. So it might seem crazy, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and take the Auric Sentry now. The emblem's pretty good, but it's the Aegis one. If it was the flying one, I'd be more apt to take it. I think we want to take the Sword of Judgment. But what's High Alert do? Fast spell with Warp. Yeah, I think I want to take High Alert out of all this. This is pretty good. Draw 2 cards, discard 2. Yeah. We'll take High Alert. We'll try it out. Take it for a spin. Relic would cost 2 or less. Do we have one of those? No. Okay. I like the Huru Fledgling. Okay. What else? Now, the Rallying Banner is not terrible. It's just not terribly good. I like Loyal Watchwing. It's okay 3-drop. It's pretty weak stat-wise, but it's got 2 relevant abilities. I think I'd rather, I don't know, I think I'd rather play 2 more to get +2/+2 and lose the Warcry. This deck just holds weapons so well. Maybe Warbrush Oni. We've got a lot of units. It's kind of between these 2. Okay, so this is a hard choice. Let's take the Fledgling. The 5-drop won't hurt. Out of here, Ruining Trick's okay. Another Beastmaster might be good, but we really need weapons. We have to target our units, or we're not going to be able to use the Beastmasters. We've only got like 3 different ways to do that. And then other than that, out of this pack, maybe a Frontline Cyclops just like last time, not a Spitfire. And then Seraph's Beacon is not terrible. I think we honestly, the safe pick is just to take the Seraph's Beacon and leave the second Coastmaster with like such little renown stuff we have. So I think that's safe. Dang, that's a lot of primal. We have a couple of attachments and a couple of spells. Okay. I got kind of phased out looking at the cards. So let's jump back into it. I mean, Rainfall Accord is okay. This little flyer's okay, the East Wind Herald. Could use more 2-drops. I don't know, like this is a +1/+1 over the Evangel, but it might be relevant, especially since it gets to be a 5/5 eventually. The Overheat's not bad. The Scout's okay on it. This is definitely okay. I don't have too much muster though. Let's take the Traditionalist. I think we have too many 4-drops, honestly, but okay. So a 5-cost Berserk Overwhelm, Bloodthirsty Brawler. I think we take that. Another 5, not too terrible. And then Feudal Pyre is pretty good, but maybe I'm overrating it. Wasn't Krun's fine? No, I can't run Primal Incarnation. Okay. Let's see. The flying helps, but I think I would take Barbarian Camp because it's a relic. I mean, it might sound crazy. I think I'm taking the Barbarian Camp. And honestly, I think I'll take the Combatant. I think that's too bit of a speculation. We'll take the Accord. Okay, now Oni's Jort's probably the best card here of these, so I'll take it. And then we'll take a Sizzleback Salamander. Just the green's not bad. We'll take it. And Cruelty to finish it off. Alright, so I'll see you in just a second after I get the deck assembled. We'll start some games. Alright, so I got the deck built. I'm kind of splashing Primal. But mainly it's Rakano colors. So the reason I'm splashing, we'll go over that, and then the rest of the deck is kind of just you saw what I had in picks. I felt like there wasn't too much that like I had to cut. Like I'm running Barbarian Camp, so like our baseline, I think we might be a little on the weaker side, but man, I think the deck itself, all overall, is pretty strong. So I'm pretty confident in the deck. Like it's kind of a balance between like doubting the power level of the cards, but also being very stoked about the synergy of the deck and like the feel of it. Like I feel like because of some of the higher toughness units we have, and like Bright Noise Paladin, like a lot of the cards synergize with that extra power, and we're not even running time. So, and like this proselytize will almost never come up like that. But we do have that ability to do the whole market thing. Because I mean, I was thinking about it. Fearless Crescendo is pretty much Elder's Feather without a power bonus. So I mean, why not be able to turn a power we don't need or a card we can't play into a playable three cost card that like we have choice of. And I tried to run as many 3-drops as I could. In fact, I'm running a good bit of 3-drops. It's the most, it's the highest rate of cost. Like it's the on our curve is the most present. Any other noteworthy things? But yeah, Coastal Beastmaster did make it. Bloodthirsty Brawler is definitely included, and then we got a Biting Winds and Acidonis. So Acidonis is really here because it's a 4-cost 3/4 flyer. Other than that, the only thing it can really boost is Biting Winds, I believe. So, and then yeah, and then maybe Cruelty if I get it from the market. But I think that's about it as far as running it down. Like, let's just test it out and see what needs to be changed, if anything. Alright, up against Donald. We got 3, so we can play... Pardon me, we can play 3 of the cards in our hands. So that's the great news. Okay, so we'll start out. We'll use this to get second fire. Just to have that. I think there's a couple cards that require double fire. And then let's get into the Justice, play this. Covetous Stranger. So that looks like they're also on Rakano. Fury Blade, okay. Works for me. Let's go with, I think I want to drop the Storyteller first, and then it can block just as good. But just get the Mastery ability and the Warcry, so it's a nice little combo there. Ooh, Temper. I wonder why they did that. Instead of swinging, I guess they didn't have the power. I don't know. So let's do this, and then we'll swing in. If we can get both of them, awesome. Okay, didn't happen. That's all right. So we just gotta keep in mind that Temper's in their hand, and I believe I'd trade Bright Mace Paladin for a Berserker. Yeah, they didn't Berserk it, but yeah, that and Temper, no problem. Now if they have another trick and it makes theirs survive, not good for us. The reason I'm willing to do that is, I mean, they traded a hook sword for that Temper. I mean, that doesn't mean, like, you know, automatically is worth it, but that's pretty good to get. Alright. Let's go for a third Justice. Let's swing in. In turn. Ooh, another one. Okay. Okay, now we really need Primal. So that's unfortunate. I guess... let's just swing in normally. And then, yeah, let's attack again. They can double block if they want, either one of them. Never mind. Okay. Let's end turn. Okay. Let's swing in for 3. We're closing in. We got him on a 2-turn clock if we can get rid of this, but I mean, like, it's more like, it's gonna be like a 3-turn clock. Let's get a Primal Source. Okay. Maybe we need a little bit more Primal in here. We're about to see that Temper. I wonder why they would do that over killing the Sizzleback. Let's try to do this. You know, we can hit him twice next turn. Well played, good game. How's it going? We're up against Fate. And we took out the Barkeeper's friend sidearm, Barkeeper's sidearm, and added in a Primal Sigil, hopefully to fix that. And then this looks pretty good. Okay, so let's go. let's hit justice with this. And then I believe I want to go fire. We'll drop cover to stranger. Let's see what fate's up to. Ooh, ouch. Really wish I had something. Nah, like I really wish I had. Yeah, I'll just trade that off real quick. Perfect. I don't want to get tempered. Let's go primal here. And then we'll drop Will Breaker. And we'll block that too. Yeah, let's trade. Okay, now let's go fire. Next turn, I think next turn I would drop probably. I will drop Black Bat every day. I want to get rid of that. What do we got? We got Cruelty. So I guess let's go Promising Pupil. And it's unfortunate that they're getting power. They're not getting any power. And we'll just take the 2. That's pretty good though. Deadly and Quick Draw is pretty solid. What we want to do here, I think we're going to get rid of the Stone Powder Bomber. I'm going to give this flying. Let's get rid of Stone Powder Bomber. And then let's get, I really don't want to decimate, but we're going to have to. We're going to Cruelty. Let's swing in. Let's turn. Ooh, Aegis. Oh, sorry. Oh man. Okay, now we gotta play a unit to be able to get those abilities. Let's drop this. We could take 3. We can take 3. We'll drop our Acidonis in a second. And then they'll be able to block the good old Reckless Burning Core Drake. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, let's go Acidonis. We'll swing out here. What's that noise? Sorry. And then let's end turn. Looks like we're getting a pretty good setup, but they do have 4 cards in hand. What could possibly be happening? And yeah, we'll block. And we'll get tempered. I'm not going to block and get tempered. It's not happening. I kind of want a Seraph's Beacon. I think that's what we're going to do. I really don't want them to get the 3, but I don't want to give up Acidonis either, and I do kind of want to push damage now. Okay, that works. I'd rather have that die. Okay, Bladecrafter. Not exactly what we're looking to see. So there's still a chance. No, I mean, they're going to get this turn, yeah. What am I thinking? Yeah. Okay, so let's go with this. Swing out and see what they do. Probably should give that flying. 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 12, 13. Yeah, I think it would have an extra. Yeah, that was a big misplay. Yeah, double bet. Wow, I'm playing terribly at the end here. Now they have all the answers. Well, on the bright side, at least they won't expect the dive bomb. Lifesteal really hurts here. Alright, now there's probably a chance. Let's see if they... Okay. Okay, we got there even though we misplayed. Alright. Okay. Up against John Avon, number 58 Masters. I'm gonna redraw this hand. I'll keep that. I think I'm gonna start out with a token. Doesn't really matter. I guess we'll start out with Justice. Probably should have went time, I guess, because we do need 3 Justice, don't we? Yeah, this is better. We really need to see a Fire Sigil. Okay, kind of sad to see that on top, but it's okay. Let's drop the Stalwart so I can get some mastery off that. Let's have a kill spell. And then start out with swinging in. It's worth it to get the mastery. I mean, they might kill it, and then it's not that big of a deal, but... And then let's drop a fire. Swing in. We can double block to kill that. Fear Trucker's really good. Let's get a flyer up in there. Ooh, that kind of hurts a lot. Okay, let's go with time. And then we'll swing 3 in the air. Got him on a 10 turn clock. Now it's a 9 turn clock. See, yeah, if we can get there. There's a lot that can happen in 3 turns, let alone 9 turns. Okay, we'll have to kill that. There's probably a trick, but we'll see. Not. And then they're going to gain some life. They have a lot of turns to do it if they want. Okay, interesting play. Probably worth it, right? I can only guess. I want to give up Acidonis for a 6/4. Ugh, not with the Dark Mass Stalker in the way. We'll just take it. Yeah, I know. Dirtling. If we can draw the Crescendo and make that flying, we could get out Rainfall Chord, I guess. Maybe Cruelty on that. But just direct trade. I think we do. So we can go with that. I dislike that they have Berserk. We can at least block, so it's only 3 damage. Okay, so here's a Fearless Crescendo. A little bit late for my taste. I'd rather play it on this now. This is the one. Yes, let's get rid of this. I think Rainfall Chord. Maybe I don't want Rainfall Chord. Maybe I just want to kill one of these. If an enemy unit dies, is that what this says? When a unit goes to enemy void. Okay. I guess we'll get rid of the Sizzleback. We'll play this. Yeah, there's a lot going on over there. We're in a defensive position. We need to defend. Okay, so it has Reckless. We're willing to sacrifice some stuff to kill that. So let's go with these two. Hopefully they don't have a trick. Don't have it, sorry. Is it any spell? That would have been sweet if we got on the Crescendo. But anyways. Will make us draw more gas. We're not super pushing right now. Like, I mean, we're at 10, so one bad swing can really hamper us. Okay. I wonder how good Castle Curator actually is. I'm not very fond of it personally. Get to be pretty happy with spells. I'm not criticizing their decision. I'm just saying, man, they got unfortunate with their packs. Okay, so let's go with that because we want that treasure trove. It helps us against the backlash. Ooh, it's kind of sketchy. Let's do both. So we're at 3. If they have a fear tracker, we lose. Probably should attack the 2/2. Good game. We're up against Pitwoo. Alright. Can we keep it? No, we can't. The influence is pretty solid, but I just don't want to do nothing for 3 turns in a row. Okay. We can keep that. We gotta keep that. We need power. We need power badly. We have Echo. That kind of helps. We're about to get our primals, so let's just get the Justice from the token. I really, really would love just even to be able to play an Auric Sentry would be very, very helpful. Okay, and it's fire. Awesome. So let's drop the Sentry, and I will. I think we're already in a defensive position because we really need to get there with. Yeah, we don't want them to Warcry. They might have a trick. They're in Combre. Armory's choice is, I think it's. What's the term? Boosted? Let's get Barbarian Camp over Acidonis. It sounds weird, but it's well. Maybe it'll push them to. They're going to draw some cards, which helps them a lot. I don't know how good Eager Offering is, but it always seems like it's good when our opponent has either eats a burn spell, a kill spell, silence, or draws them 2 cards. So it's a 2-for-1. And it blocks. Okay. Let's go with this. And then Rageheart Paladin is better than it normally is. Colossal Beastmaster is solid, even without the Renown trigger. We do have a couple ways to trigger its Renown. I think we start out, let's just swing. Yeah, there's nothing lost from swinging in here. I think we'll play the Rageheart first, get some life. If it gets removed, well, then we got Coastal Beastmaster. Okay. So let's swing with these. This will be pretty powerful. Already feeling pretty good about this match. Knock on wood. I'm not trying to get cocky, but I summoned a trick. That's unfortunate. I did get tricked on. Okay. We'll just take it. We can take 5. And then I guess we'll swing out. Let's go with Acidonis. And I don't know if I wanna. Let's just end it. Let's go next turn. Alright, what has our opponent got for us now? Okay, now we could double block. No, we're not going to, because then the quick draws is what's getting us. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We really went under. Okay, let's pass. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Our deck was shining that game. We're up against Sova in 1983. Let's... we can keep that. It's pretty solid. Pretty solid starter. We got 2-3 drops and the influence to play them. Power and influence. Let's start with Justice. I've been really impressed with the Sizzleback so far. Knock on wood. Let's go with Fire. And there looks like they're on Recano. Oof. Not a big fan of the lifesteal here from them. So let's play a Bright Mace Paladin. Try to block them. Sure. Might seem crazy, but we'd rather not have a 4 health swing, or actually in this case a 6 health swing. Okay, so don't like that. That is a roadblock. So let's just drop, we don't have any relics, let's drop the Beastmaster for now. And then we can get that renown bonus, which is pretty decent. So they'll be swinging for 6 and doing what? Getting a 1-1. Okay, not the end of the world. Okay, so we need this up. No, that's an turn. We'll get our 2-2. Actually, declare a block, so I think we can block with a 2-2, depending on when we do it. Okay, that's kind of a problem for us. So what we're going to do is go here and here. And then we can block with the Beastmaster. Perfect. Perfect. Victory is upon us. No, not yet. They're at 34 total, or 21. So let's, I'm just thinking. Let's do like that. We don't need to kill our Sizzleback yet. Let's do 2 units. Let's go a little bit wider. Flying squirrel. Ouch. Okay. Dang it. What do we do now? I guess, you know what? No, I didn't want to do that. Whatever. That was a double click. And we're not having it die to a grid, and I wanted to attack with it. Because now I don't care if it trades with a 2-2 Oni or whatever. We need to push for some damage, make our life totals just a little bit more even before we get killed. We'll block here. They can get their weapon if they really want to. Ooh, ouch. So let's go with the Paladin because of the lifesteal. We'll block and trade here. I mean, in theory. Ouch. Tricks for days. And then let's go with a primal, I suppose. I'll swing in. Evening up that life total is really good news. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, I'll take 3. Let's see what they do. Ooh. We could have saved our 2/2, but nah. I want to get rid of that 5/3. Okay, and then we could swing in. You can kill it if you really want to. We'll eat 2 units. Yeah. Let's kill this. We'll eat 1 unit. Okay. So far, so good. Ooh, timidity. Let's go with promising pupil. Man, the turn. We'll double block that. I don't mind that at all. I'd got a little bit too strong. Looks like we're coming around the corner here. Knock on wood. I don't want to get overconfident. I mean, it's a giant blocker, but what can I do? Alright, we'll swing in. Because we can just, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Changes things a bit. The life steal hurts us a lot. That really switches it up. We'll let you get exalted on that, I don't mind. As long as it's gone. Let's get a little bit more. And a turn. So they'll be gaining 8, taking 8. At least they'll lose the weapon for now. Golly, Silva's got us on a 3-turn clock. Man, they're kicking our butts this time. Here goes the barbarian camp. I think we'll trade just to kind of like get some advantage if we can find it. Even though chumping would probably be the smarter option, and yet they got us. Good game. We're up against Xian Yu. Xian Yu. We're gonna redraw. So it's pretty early in the morning, so you might hear some background noises. I'll try to cut out as much of it as I can. And yes, this hand is a keeper. Okay, so let's see what we can do. We get Chrono Watch Paladin and a Dream. We can hope. Let's get there. Let's get there. Now I just need a 3-drop. 3-drop or power? I would prefer a 3-drop and then power. Nah, power's okay. Power's what we wanted. Let's go with Fire Influence. Swing in, get a little bit of War Cry, then get our unit. Alright, alright. I see the deck has a plan. The deck has a plan here. Ooh, ow. Not the end of the world, not the end of the world. Give us a turn to play our Barbarian Camp. Hey, at least we're playing cards. At least we're dropping stuff. Looks like our opponent's on Arcano. Arcano is pretty popular today, you know? And really wish we had some Primal Influence, because I don't want to go from 25 to 1. That is not the play we're looking for. We just need one Primal Influence or a playable. Come on, you can do it. Don't make our first like real card be last stand of the gates, because oh, that's beautiful. That is actually straight up beautiful. Okay. So I don't think I'm gonna 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it'll take 3 turns for that to trigger now. 3 more turns. Okay, I can handle that. I don't want to waste the dive bomb on that. We want to wait till we have 1 more unit before we start dive bombing. And there's the Primal Sigil. Let's go ahead with a swing. Maybe they have a trick. Yeah, let's fight that. I'm surprised they don't have any way of buffing it. But I mean, I guess they don't want to take 6 to the face. I can see why it would be kind of detriment to their game. Alright, and then do we biting winds? Kind of a hard question here. 2, 3, but the War Cry. There'd be bigger stuff, right? Let's get it early, because this is going to be attacking. This isn't going to turn into a blocker. The other one will. And we kind of want to get rid of these units. Now that being exalted will be pretty bad for us. So we got to kind of swing in here. Let's fight. Okay, I'm really happy to see that. And then let's drop this. Yeah, that's very good news. Because that means we can go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I guess 14 damage. We'll see. I'll just take all that. 3, 4, 8. 8 plus 6 is 14, yeah. So we should 2 more damage after that and we're good. Okay. Okay. Let's give this Fearless Crescendo. And is there anything we would want? Let's skip it for now. Then let's swing. Okay, let's go like this. Ooh, we gotta save our unit. Nah, it gives us lethal next turn unless they kill one of our units. Which, not having dive bomb kind of hurts, but we needed it to push. It was close. Well played, Zion, you. Well played. Okay, up against Shengi 4. I'll keep that. But I'll have to pledge the Tattoo Drake. Either way, I ain't gonna be playing nothing on 2. I'm gonna be playing anything on 2. I changed my mind. I think I will play some on 2. And that token of tradition is definitely going to be a justice. And I feel like that's fair. Get a war cry, kill their 3-1. We'll breaker with the barbarian camp will swing in for a total of 4 damage, so it's like a little 4-2. Let's do that. Probably should have went Hoover Banner, but that's okay. Got a little hasty. In theory, we can do it next turn. Awesome. Okay, no biting wins. Alright, so let's play our Coastal Beastmaster. Oh. Play a little bit more aggressively in this match. Ooh, I don't like seeing that. We'll swing out. Wow. Okay. So let's go with this. I'm going to twist this. We'll just swing with that. We'll swing with it twice. They've still got the Twin Brood Sauropod, which kind of messes us up. And they also have 6 cards in hand. Let's just end turn here. Kind of in a bad spot now. I mean, like, health-wise, we're doing great. But now if they keep playing just big, beefy units one after another, we've definitely lost board advantage. I don't want to just swing in for 2 damage. It's not worth it. Well, 4 damage. It's 4 or 2. 2 damage and kill their sauropod, or 4 damage and just lose a unit for nothing. Let's see what Shingy does here. Drawing some cards, okay. Okay. I should have been attacking with this, honestly. But I mean, now I'm going to, because the target removal. Wow. Not exactly expecting to get a Felix Crescendo off the top, but that works, I suppose. So those will trade. Let's make it so these trade, I guess. the Wind Conjuring with the Decimate Invoke. Dang it. Okay, they got me there. And I also misplayed by playing my sigil last turn. I'm messing this last bit up. Come on. I don't even have a unit to make flying. The opponent could definitely turn this around. Just gotta try to restabilize. Got about... Ooh, that's pretty good. What could we get out of here? We could draw to discard one. Okay, yeah, no blocks. We'll take that. Please don't have removal. Oof. It's not good for us. That could be good. That could be very good. Oh, the killer for real, dude. Oh my gosh, we've gotten so close so many times. And no blocks. Got us on their next turn. What do we get? What do we get up the top? There. Good game. Well played, Chengi 4. We're up against Legendary 3B. We can keep this. Number 188 of the Masters. Let's crank out a fire to start. Let's go primal. Oh goodness. Okay, just one more. Playing all the sigils could be bad for us. But we don't have anything we can do about it, so we'll just swing on. And attack, or end space. Whatever, you know what I mean. End turn. A space, end space. Okay, so now we know that the other 4 cards in their hand are not power cards. Go ahead and attack. We'll play good old Acidonis. That was a pretty good killer. Killer deadly. Dang it. Okay. We can't have that. We'll have a 5 cost 3/3. Well, exactly what I said. 5 cost 3/3. Yep. Oh, we could give it flying again. That would be that'd be pretty sweet. Let's do this. Let's end turn. Because we might want the last end of the gates. We'll just see how everything goes. The flying does not affect us yet. kind of wish we had some like silence ability. Let's get rid of, I feel like in this situation between the two of them, Code of Strangers is going to do less for us at this point. And I think honestly that between the two also, I think Cruelty will be the best. And then let's go with, let's swing out. Okay, this could be going pretty good. We do want to ping it for 2, but we would rather play a Bloodthirsty Brawler. We're not going to block the 5-4. We'll go to 18 life. We'll go to 18 life. Against Praxis. I know I'm just benching it now, but I just looked over there, and that's the influence I saw. Yeah, we're not going to block that. What, 8-1 overwhelm's not good for us. Really prefer not to have that happen. Okay, so 2 and 2. Yeah, I'll do. You can do 8 damage with that. I mean, it's a okay trade, I guess. Huh, interesting. Let's go ahead and kill this then. Because I don't want to take 8 damage. Alright, so they got their 5-4, but we're doing alright. Swing on out with our flyer and our overwhelm unit. We are closing in on legendary 3B's life total. If we could just hit them with these units. No, we can't block. Cannot block that. Primal's not exactly what we're looking for there, to be honest. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so they need a burn spell or a trek. And now they need more than that. Good game. Well played, Legendary. Our final boss is Rain. Alright, and we'll keep this. I like this hand, actually. It's okay. It's pretty good. I think I'm going to start out with Crown Watch Paladin. Get some of those Warcry triggers off in theory, hopefully. What is that? Oh, it's a humbug. Okay. Let's begin. Rule Breaker should be good here because of that -1 attack on all flyers. Maybe we'll see a second flyer. It wasn't a second flyer. Darn it. Okay. Let's swing in, and then we'll attack with a still work. What am I doing here? I dazed into the nether, zoned out a little bit, thinking about what I was gonna play. Alright, let's, since we do have 4 drops. In fact, we could get this buffed, but then they might remove it. Let's just play this for a Justice. And then let's play this just in case they have like a ready, even though readies are usually Justice. Like a ready target unit. That hurts. Could have been better. Could have been better. No matter. Okay. So what can we do here? I think we want to start out with Prophecy Pupil, get that master trigger off, you know. What is this? 2 damage? Oh, because that has double damage. That's not good. Spell damage increase? Okay. Do that. A little bit of a boost. Killer is pretty helpful. Okay. Let's see here. I think I'll attack here. And we'll fight. And let's go ahead and drop this Renegade Valkyrie and then turn. Okay, so that double damage is really pinging us hard. Ironically enough, since it's our unit. Come on. Let's get there. Let's get there. Let's see what we can do. Let's get there. Let's get there. We can deal that damage too. Okay. Let's go primal. And then let's just go ahead and swing out and see how they block. Yeah, let's go ahead and highlight this. Too bad endurance and killer don't work together super exceptionally. That would have been pretty sweet. Yeah, let's do this. I forgot the killer attaches. Let's hit it on this, so they're more incentivized to kill it. And if they do kill it, yeah, let's get rid of that. Okay, let's swing in. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. It's not too many decision points in that hand there. Do I play the Joseph sigil or do I play the fire sigil? Do I attack or do I just let my opponent win? No. We gotta attack. We must push damage. Okay. So we're taking 4 a turn. And they're going to keep chumping. We might just lose to the spell damage. Or not spell damage, to the double damage. We need something real good to help us out here. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not enough. Especially if they have a unit. They did. Ouch. So let's go with this number. I just have to attack with everything. It said charge. Dang it. I should have pumped and charged. Man, I gotta read the freaking card. Did I get there? Misplaced city, man. Misplaced city. Oh my gosh. Enjoy that one in the comment section. Let me have it. Oh my gosh. One time. I didn't read the card. Now, the question is if I had known it could charge, buff it, would it have mattered? Would they just have been able to block differently? I could look at that again, and I will. Dang, man, that was so close. Anyways, great games. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give me a like. I really appreciate it, and have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed it. Had a good time. Even if I had a couple misplays, it was fun. Ooh, got some shinies. Alright, so you should get out there and draft too. Thank you so much.